What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy, and earlier today I put out a video of I'll just say it's Yorichi. I'm probably butchering it. The Bleach character controversy. Okay, it's been going on for a couple weeks, what have you, and I put out a video earlier of voice actors coming out and calling that the recasting was racist. I'll have links to a video up down below. I might even have it somewhere around. Who knows? But whatever. And at the end of the video, I'll actually link it. What I will tell you is the problem with modern voice acting and the modern ideologies that we have is they firmly believe that you must act the way you are. You cannot be anything else. You cannot actually act. You must be what you are, okay? So if you're a white guy, you have to voice a white character. If you're a black person, you have to voice a black character. Vice versa, gay, straight, whatever, which completely destroys acting. But in voice acting, it even makes less sense because in voice acting, it is solely about a meritocratic system. And, I'll even show you. We went over this article earlier. We went over this whole situation. I showed you guys all these voice actors that came out and said that the recast was racist. Well, now we got a indie voice actor who is a aspiring voice actor individual. He wants to become a voice actor and all that. He has come out and done a 17 post thread about why white voice actors should not play characters of color and why it is not racist to say this. He, him, saggy. Oh, look at him. He's a part of the Film Actors Guild and he looks like it. He looks like it. But let's see what he has to say. In an ideal world, any voice actor could play any character of any race. They can now. His first point is literally the most stupid thing ever because they literally can now. We were there. Any voice actor could play any character no matter what. And I know this is a bad example, but for years, Elmo was a black man. For years, Samurai Jack was a black man. Frickin' Batman was a gay guy. Nobody knew. Nobody cared because your voice is what matters. Your acting chops. This is the pinnacle of acting where they don't know what you are. It is solely your voice and that's it. Nothing else. But okay. But we're not in an ideal world because of you freaks. White voice actors have played both white characters and characters of other races for years, while POC actors just get whatever was left. Samurai Jack was a black guy. Yeah, there are several big name voice actors that are black that people love and have played white characters. Beloved white characters. So, okay. In an effort to circumvent this, the industry has moved more towards giving POC actors priority over white actors and voicing characters of color, specifically black actors playing black characters, Chinese actors playing Chinese characters, etc. And I went over this in a recent video, and actually some guy that also helped push this forward was in Bleach and everything, not Bleach, One Piece and stuff like that, has actually come out and started complaining about this. Sung Wong has outright complained and chastised this decision, thinking it was stupid, but okay, moving on. Actually, he's saying now he's only getting Asian roles and that's not any better, but okay. This is broadly an attempt to produce a more equity, more racism in this space because white actors were / are overrepresented. Well, considering the fact that the majority, and this is a reality, majority of America is a white nation. It just is. The majority of the West is a white area. So yes, you would get an overrepresentation. That's just facts. It is what it is. Overrepresented it was largely agreed that we should take steps to give capable actors of color a fighting chance. Just do more, I guess. A best person for the best role. Okay. This does not mean that it's suddenly only about race. Yes, it is. It literally is just about race. Race, sexual identity, gender, all that stuff. That is what it's about. Far from it. For one, white actors did and sometimes still do get first crack at white characters. Wait. They did and sometimes still do. So now you're saying other racial guys are getting the crack. Okay, but yet at the same time, you are segmenting out by race. You are segmenting out by race because your whole point is, hey, white characters can sometimes play white characters. Wait, what? No. You are segmenting this out by race. It is only about race. That is the problem. Secondly, you still need to be a stellar actor to get most of these parts. Why can't that be the first part? You have to be a stellar actor. That's all that matters. Literally, Amanda C. Miller, fantastic voice actor. Woman, mixed individual, should be able to play whoever the hell she wants to play. But why is that a problem? A stellar actor to get the parts. There are many capable black actors out there who have never gotten opportunities for roles they would slay. Expanding the talent pool only helps. But the thing is, and I know what you're saying, this is all coming because of the recast, and it was a black actress whose name I will never be able to properly pronounce, Anari Quinones, who was the recast for Wendy Lee, but now Wendy Lee's back, and this person, who is the black actress, is still in the show. So she still has a role. She's still there. She's still playing a character, but ignore that fact. Ignore that. Okay, ignore the fact that she's still there and the main actor is back. Okay, are expanding their talent pool. Third, black actors are in a position to better tell the stories of black characters. That makes it about race again. Because in anime, they don't focus on race that much. When they do it in a much different way. They do it in a much unique way. But okay, ignore that. Black characters. This often leads to more ethnic and better performances. The fact that they used to be excluded for so long is appalling. Oh my God, but you are making it about race there. This is 100% about race. You said it wasn't about race. You're making it about race right here. In voice acting, it doesn't matter. It is all about acting and doing good work. You even said that it's about stellar voice acting, but no. This is Japanese stories. These aren't American Western stories. These are Japanese-based stories, so don't give me this garbage. And also, even when it's Western stories and they need voice actors for it, we cringe at all this stuff. This is retarded. Outright retarded and racist to boot. Is limit X race actor to X character a perfect solution? No. In an imperfect world, it's an imperfect solution that's far superior to the previous practice in terms of promoting equity. Oh, equity, more racism. In order to beat racism, we need to be racist. So, limit black race actor to black race character. Limit white race actor to white race character. Limit Asian. It goes on and on, while in the ideal world is quite literally anybody can play anybody. That is how it should be. The best person for the best role. It is not that hard. It is not rocket science, but to these guys it is because it's all about race. Even so, implementation has been something patchy. E.g., certain casting calls lump all Asians into one category, but you just said the black actors should play the black roles, white characters should play the white roles, so on and so forth. This is what's happening because of what you're saying right now. And now you're saying, well, I mean, it's not perfect. We are still getting racism. Like, it's still a problem. Asians are being called for all the Asian roles and so on and so forth. But hey, ignore all that. certain Asians into one category, or a studio hiring a Korean actor to play a character whose Chinese identity is crucial to the story. I wonder why. I wonder it's because when you make everything about race and when you have races that kind of look all alike, it happens, and that's just a fact. Don't you dare say that I'm wrong. Or casting folks not searching for talent outside their limited pool. There can certainly be discussions around what granality is appropriate for the size/scale of the project, appropriate representation, etc. But we need to start somewhere. But you also just said it's not about race, but black characters should play black people. White characters sometimes get called for white roles, but it's not racist, okay? It's not racist, even though at the same time, all Asian characters are being called for all Asian roles. They're not even breaking it down. So ignore all those facts, ignore all this fact, but it's not racist, guys. It's not racist. Remember, this is not racist at all. Whatever. But Kieran, shouldn't POC actors then be barred from playing white characters? No, because the goal is equity, and even when, say, a Mexican actor plays a white character, white actors still have the lion's share of roles proportionally. So you're saying that we should basically just flip it around, flip it entirely around, have it that white actors need to be at the bottom, everybody else needs to be at top. But this is not racist, guys. This is not racism. No, it is racism. This is CRT to the max. This is a modern problem within the voice acting community. That's why it's toxic and awful to be a voice actor right now. I feel for people like Amanda C. Miller and Vic Mignogna. You still have some good voice actors, but this is the ideology that is perpetuated throughout all the voice acting community. Proportional. As actors and as people, we need to evolve. Growing up, I thought Mike Henry's Cleveland on Family Guy was hilarious. As an adult, I applauded his decision to step down and make room for talented Arfif Zahari, class actor. Wow. No, because you only care about race. That's all this is. Kiran Kumar is caring more about race and everything. You liked it as a kid, but now you're complaining about it. That's all on you. You are a racist. That's what it boils down to. You are 100% a racist identitarian. No one is defined solely by their race. No, but you're saying that. You are saying that race is the important part. But this isn't about racism, but race plays a part. No, it doesn't. It is solely about your acting. It is solely about meritocracy. This is solely about what your skills. Are you good enough? Are you able to do it? Race plays zero part in this. And the fact that he's focusing on race, but at the beginning of this said, this is not racist, but this is a solely race-based discussion, is sickening to me. And the fact is, all other things being equal, white folks have more opportunities than folks of color. Black folks, for instance, being systematically oppressed in the US for centuries. No, they're not. We had issues, we no longer do. And honestly, this is a stereotype that is being perpetuated by racist individuals like yourself. It's a tough biz. Exactly, it's tough. Only the best rise to the top, and the best people keep getting the roles. That's what you're complaining about. You want to cut down the best people, shame them, and say that, no, these mediocre people should get the roles because of their race. When in reality, one of the greatest actors ever, the guy that voices Samurai Jack, was black and was beloved. Nobody cared. Nobody cares about you guys. All we want is your voice. The fact that you're focusing in on what the race of these voices are is sickening. But for some folks, it is especially tough. And I have a ton of respect for white acting friends and mentors who have embraced the changing times and are joining the push for equity. Oh, you're so proud of your racist colleagues that look down upon you. That's awesome. That's amazing. White guilt, everybody. White guilt. Applaud for white guilt. I also have a ton of respect for my fellow actors of color who have pushed through some of of whom are thriving in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. Amanda C. Miller voiced Boruto. Now I know Boruto is not the greatest anime ever, not the greatest story ever, but she voiced Boruto. Samurai Jack was a black guy. Do I need to go on? Nobody cares about your skin color when it comes to voice acting. It all matters about your acting chops. Literally is meritocracy, but you want to make it about race. You want to make it about something that it's not. That's all on you. This is a racist, awful human. And why do they have? Why are they going against the odds? Why? What odds? What odds are they dealing with? Again, it's only about your voice. That's all it is. At the end of the day, we all should want abundant opportunities for actors of races, for actors of all races. Yes, I want abundant opportunities. Best people for the role. And I appreciate all of you who continue working towards this goal with humility and empathy. Racism. Racism is what it boils down to. P.S. Plenty of POC in the industry have been saying this for years. The people that want to cut down the guys up top. The people that wanted to cut down people like Vic Mignogna, for instance. You know, the people that weren't good enough to continue rising. But Amanda C. Miller was Sailor Mercury, for crying out loud, is beloved and amazing actress. Nobody cared that she's mixed race. But I'm sure they're tired and or feeling like a broken record. So this is my small attempt to alleviate some of that burden. Aren't you a POC? I mean, you're Indian from what I'm getting, or Pakistani. You're one of the two. Kiran Kumar. So you are the one that's complaining. Plenty of I'm in the industry, have been screaming about this for years. And we sound like a broken record and are feeling tired, okay? Because we are racists. We want everything based on race. And when we cut down the people at the top to put us up there, okay? That's what it boils down to. This is sick ideology. This is all around sick. And when you get weird guys like this guy who helped pioneer it and is now complaining about it, you get what you deserve. That's what I'm saying. That's where I'm leaving this. And I want to get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. This is a racist, just sickening to me. But let me get you guys' thoughts on all this. What do you guys think about this racism that's spreading throughout the voice acting community? I think it's horrendous, to be perfectly honest. And I want it to be gone. I want us to go back to a meritocratic system, 110%. Because it doesn't, you know what, before I end this, it doesn't make sense because, you know, we'll use this guy. He voices a lion. How are we going to cast for a lion if we're doing everything based off race? It doesn't make sense in voice acting. But again, let me get you guys' thoughts on it down in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video go live, and check out coffeebrandcoffee.com.